what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time I have gotten the Transformers Generation Shattered Glass Starscream, and I decided, hey, why not open it? Now, this is not a review, this is an opening video. I want to make that clear. With the review, you know, I've handled the figure for quite a while. Opening is just kind of like a reactionary type thing. But yes, we're going to be opening it, and I'm super excited because I've been trying to get every single repaint of the Siege Starscream aside from the premium finish, which I don't feel like I needed to get. It's just another version of the Starscream, so whatever. But I wanted to get every single character or version of the character like this. And this one was probably the hardest to track down because here in Canada, if you buy something from Hasbro Pulse, you have to pay pretty expensive shipping, and at that point it's not worth it. I remember trying to get the Shattered Glass Blur, and I would have had to pay $60, probably more than that, probably closer to $70 for a deluxe class toy, and I thought, no, not worth it. So thankfully, with GameStop, they decided to release the Shattered Glass Starscream and Megatron. I might get the Megatron eventually, but at least I got the Starscream, because that's the main one that I wanted to get. So I'm happy about that, and he looks fantastic in the packaging. The packaging itself looks fantastic. Can we take a moment to take a look at the packaging? I love this kind of like a bright neon pink fading to the purple. It just looks fantastic. The Decepticon logo down there is pretty cool. I love the shattered effect. Starscream right here, the artwork looks fantastic. It looks new to me. I don't recognize it from anything else. You can see on the back here, he's got swords. That's a nice render of Starscream, and yeah, he just looks fantastic. I'm really liking this. The package feels weird on the side here because you can feel the cut, but otherwise, I love how it kind of breaks down like this. I mean, they really played around with this type of packaging for something that's meant to be exclusive. Also, because I got it on GameStop, it did not come with the comic book. So anyways, let's go ahead and open it. I usually open it from the bottom because it makes things easier for me. And cutting the tape is pretty tricky. There we go. Is there any other tape, or is it just the one? Let's see. Okay, so it's just the one. And we'll open all the flaps. Even the flaps have that shattered glass detail. And it's a reflective detail too, I noticed. Anyways, let's go ahead and pull it open from the bottom. There we go. And there's some white sheet of paper, and then there's the whole instruction booklet, which we don't need to take a look at, although I do like the coloring on that. I will close up the packaging, and we will put that off to the side. And we will turn this around because I'm pretty sure this is looking boring right now. There we go. There's the Starscream, and you can use that as a backdrop. I don't think it's meant to be used as a backdrop like the Studio Series stuff does, but I mean, you can use it anyways. And there's the Starscream. Okay, so they put a longer handle for the one side of the sword so that you can properly plug it in the hand. That's good. Anyways, let's go ahead and drop a battery charger. That was weird. And cut this open. So starting with that, and we will cut above here. And I can see that it also straps around the hands. I hate when they do that because it's so hard to get at. There we go. Let's see. Is that everything? I think that's everything. The plastic bubble is right around the wings, so it makes it really tricky to pump out, and I'm really concerned that they could break. I'm hoping they don't. That would suck. Come on. There we go. Okay. I love the Jetfire-esque color scheme of this guy, and they always put this up. I don't know why. There's hinges to bring it down. You could easily do that, but no, they always bring it up. It's weird. But yes, that's the Jetfire-esque Shattered Glass Starscream. I will move him out of the way because we also have to get out the weapons. Because he's got null rays. Just don't say null rays when you mention Skywarp, because apparently people have a hissy fit over that. And then we've also got the custom-made swords, which are more of a reference to the original toy. Because I believe the original toy was based on the, what was it, the Cybertron version of Starscream? So they were like, let's try this. So that's pretty cool. I will give him his null rays first, though, because he should have null rays. And what is going on with that peg? It looks warped to me. Oh, well, maybe it's not. Okay, so we got one. And then, let's see, we got the other. And there he is, looking fantastic. Let's bring up the wings a little bit because he got that extra hinge. Man, he is looking really good. Very bright too, you know, being all white. But you can separate the sword. It's not really the best connection, I've noticed. That just kind of slipped off. But yeah, you can pop those off and give him separate blades if you want. Of course, he's going to fall over. The peg is painted, but still seems to be fine. And you can give him something like that. That's very nice. You could also plug them onto the side of the arm, which is cool, or the shoulders, or the wings, because that looks more like a reference to the original Cybertron-esque Starscream. Or, of course, you could take this, rotate this one around, and plug the sword like that, and plug the sword like that, and plug the sword like that, and try to plug the sword like that. Come on. There we go. Okay, now I got it. You just can't plug the hilt in all the way. Although it keeps wanting to push down, and then that just pops off the other side. There we go. Okay, now I got it. Okay. And now he's just got a big sword. You know, Starscream apparently needed a big sword. Oh well. I prefer the two. Kind of reminds me of Armada Starscream in a way. I brought back the camera a little bit to do some comparisons. Here is my custom Siege Starscream repaint into Vert Stream, or whatever I called it, from 01 Transfan. And I gotta say, I didn't even realize that they look like total opposites, which is pretty cool. And of course, we gotta compare him to Starscream himself. So you can see that dark gray color scheme and then that lighter white. You know, that just works for Shattered Glass Starscream in general because he looks like a nicer guy compared to this, so I do like that. And last comparison for this video, I will take a look at him compared to my other Shattered Glass figures, so Optimus Prime and Ratchet. And I gotta say, he does look pretty good compared to them. So, yeah, with that out of the way, I guess we will just transform it off camera because I've done this transformation probably 10 or 11 times with different figures. So I think I know how to do it. And here it is in the alt mode, and I love this thing. I think the bright white and red just complement it so well. It might seem a little bit too obnoxious, a little too bright, but I don't care. I think it looks fantastic. It's definitely a different version of the Seeker mold compared to everything else. I love the white with it. I don't know. He's got null rays, and you can plug them at the bottom here, so that's good. You could also do that with the swords. You could probably do them at the same time because there's so many different ports underneath here. Now, you could also just plug them where the null rays were, so you can have something like that. And that's pretty cool too. I really do like that. You could probably give these to Jetfire. You could plug them on the side of his arm. So that's God, words are hard today, but that's pretty nice. You could also plug them here, as I was trying to mention. Come on, it's a little tricky to do, but it is doable. There we go. And then, of course, again, we'll plug the null rays underneath here. Again, that peg is a little too tight, but they blend pretty well with the swords anyways. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm definitely into that. I'm not sure if the instructions have some other way to plug the swords. It doesn't seem to be. Yeah, it's just, oh, okay. So, yeah, they do reference some of the other pegs, but they have a different configuration, what they do on the instructions, which is probably the best way to do it because it's going to be like that anyways in the robot mode, is that they have it on the shoulder anyways, so you don't need to take that off for the transformation. Just the swords. If you want. You know, you could have them on the wings, why not? But, yeah, plug those underneath there and try to get the swords in. Use your sword. Danny DeVito, use your sword. And there you go. That's pretty awesome. I love that thing. So with that out of the way, I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads. And we'll see you guys next time.